And I've always said NATO's a paper tiger. And I've always said we help NATO, but they'll never help us.
From jabs and scoldings to thinly veiled threats and angry outbursts, over the last few weeks, Donald Trump hasn't been shy in his criticism for the North Atlantic Treaty Organization. A longtime NATO skeptic, the US president has now ramped up his rhetoric, telling British newspaper The Telegraph that he was strongly considering pulling the United States out of the alliance. Trump says NATO isn't doing enough to help the US in its war with Iran, particularly when it comes to securing the Strait of Hormuz. A fifth of the world's oil and liquefied natural gas would normally flow through the narrow waterway, but Iran has virtually closed it since the start of hostilities on February 28, causing global oil and gas prices to soar. When asked about Trump's comments on Tuesday, the British Prime Minister stood up for NATO and reiterated his promise not to get dragged into the war.
NATO is the single most effective military alliance the world has ever seen, and it has kept us safe for many decades. Whatever the pressure on me and others, whatever the noise, I'm going to act in the British national interest in all the decisions that I make.
Starmer made the remarks after announcing that the UK would this week host a meeting of 35 countries to discuss all viable diplomatic and political measures to reopen the Strait of Hormuz. It comes a day after Trump singled out the UK on his Truth Social platform, saying it and other countries should go and get their own oil. The president has also belittled the UK's military standing. All this has prompted some to question King Charles III's state visit to the US later this month, which is to mark the 250th anniversary of American independence.